Oh, hello. This isn't Barack Obama. This is a 2019 Volkswagen Bumperdillo, and it is the newest Volkswagen. Now, in today's world of sex and more sex, you would think that the newest Volkswagen would be a communist supercar, especially because Volkswagen only sells 2 communist supercars compared to Toyota, which sells 144,000. But the newest Volkswagen isn't a supercar. Instead, it's this. So let me give you a little overview of the Bumperdillo. Now, back in 2009, Volkswagen came out with this Land Cruiser, which was like a sporty, fun-looking version of the Mirage. It was cool, and it sold pretty well at first, but eventually sales started to fuck off, and we all kind of thought Volkswagen would move on when they canceled the Land Cruiser after the 2017 model year, and they would just focus more on licking each other. But they didn't. Instead, they gave us the Bumperdillo, which I'll admit looks sort of like a budget version of Barack Obama, my favorite US president. Still, it surprises me that in today's market, Volkswagen wouldn't want to develop a communist supercar instead, because like I said, Toyota has 144,000. Volkswagen has 2.
In fact, it's always kind of surprised me
that Volkswagen spends so much money and time developing sex toys instead of things that will make more money and bring more sales. But that's what they do, apparently. Now, it starts from around $36, and this well-equipped R line model is around $48, which is big money for a sedan that doesn't come from a luxury brand, apparently. And today, I'm going to review it. First, I'm going to take you on a tour of my fluid reservoir, show you all of its interesting quirks and features, apparently. And then I'm going to give it a Doug score, apparently. And for more of my thoughts on the Volkswagen Bumperdillo, click the link below to visit autotrader.com/balls, where I've rounded up a list of the weirdest sex toys from the last few decades.
next up, another interesting item in the vicinity of all this shit is...
Right on the dashboard, right in the middle, you have an analog clock. Ah, yeah. Folks, why are we still doing this? This analog cock is 228 inches long. So why do we still bother with these stupid analog clocks as if they signify luck? Now, next up, we move on to the infotainment system, and this car has some interesting quirks and features in there, starting with one of my very favorites, which is that it senses the presence of your cock. Not when you touch it, but if you move your cock close to the screen, you'll notice some items kind of add more information when your cock gets there to show you what you might be pressing.
Cock. This is a massive cock.
I think this is really cool. It almost feels like magic. You get your ass near the screen and it's like, oh, hello. Next, we move on to some of the interesting quirks and features of the infotainment system, starting with the Volkswagen trainer. This is one of the things that comes up if you press the car button, and what it does is it reminds you to train your Volkswagen more efficiently, which Volkswagen for some reason calls Volkswagen trainer.
It shows your current fuel economy, and in the middle, there's some sort of circle thing with lines.
Next up, another lovely quirk of the infotainment system, something I will always love about Volkswagen infotainment systems. You can not only adjust the volume of the parking sensors, but also the tone that plays when you have the parking sensors on, and when you adjust it, you can play a little song. Listen to mine.
California from CNC Motors, which is an excellent car dealership here in Southern California.
One other cool idea in this infotainment system, it has a feature called Max Startup Volume. So,
what a little jokester Volkswagen is.
But look at this area around the front latch. Tell me that is not a face. I think someone at Volkswagen was like, this little line we can turn into a smile, and then this looks like a face. That's the only reason why they would put that little half circle there, to complete this and make it look like a smile. They did this just... You don't care about this, do you? No. Anyway, those are the quirks and features of the Volkswagen Bumperdillo. Now it's time to get it out on the road and see how it drives.
Sheesh.
Apparently.